Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to try to attempt a new look, so tune in. So we're going to start off with a primer. This primer is by Maybelline. It worked really well for me. I'm just going to put it all on my face. You need a primer before you put foundation on. So my skin was already moisturized before I put the primer on, so I'm just gonna rub that all in my face. You can get a primer from any of your drugstores. I just use Maybelline and try to stick with all the Maybelline products. Basically a Maybelline haul. So this is Maybelline. So now we're going to go in with the brows. I purchased this brow pencil from the Maybelline collection, and I'm going to comb my eyebrows. You guys, it's very essential that you make sure before you do your brows that they are arched. It helps you formulate their brow much better. It helps you follow the pattern without having to conceal a lot. So what I'm doing is I'm going in with the pencil and I'm using it to follow my pattern. My eyebrows are not the same shape in real life, so they're not even, so I'm just following my natural pattern. Remember, use the color pencil that fits your brow color. So that's basically, now I'm going to clean my brows up with the concealer that I purchased from Maybelline. This concealer was not my best friend. As you can see later in the video, it was too light and they did not have a color that fit my skin. It will work for fair skin colors, but not mine. It was like 3 to 4 shades lighter, and concealer is only supposed to be 1 to 2 shades lighter. So as you can see, it wasn't really working out the best for me. So later in the video, I go in with my own LA Pro Girl concealer. See, I'm showing you that's $3.99. That concealer pack was freaking $10. Next, we're going to, once you do eyeshadow, you need to use setting powder. If you're using concealer, you need to set that powder so your eyeshadow will not crease. So that's what I'm doing. I'm rubbing it on both sides so I can have the best eyeshadow look that I want. So you need that. I keep rubbing it in. So next we're going to color correct, and we're going to get all the spots that I don't like the black dark spots that's on my face. If you have any, this will be a good process for you. If you don't, you can skip that. But orange, out that palette, the orange seemed to work a little bit better, but I still like the LA Girl Pro Conceal way better because I feel like it was for my skin color. But this worked for now. So color correct, make sure you color correct any areas that you don't like. Next, I'm going in with the City Mini palette. That's like the nude, like I used in my last video, like a everyday look. So I'm taking that base transition color to go on, sweeping it back and forth over under my eyebrow bone. So you just sweep that back and forth. It's usually like a just base color where everything can blend and work together and it won't look so hard. So it's supposed to warm it up. Basically, you just having a transition color, it makes it way better. It won't look so stiff. Your shadow won't look so put together. It'll just flow with it. Okay, so I love the palette. It's really suggestible buy. It's affordable. It was like $8-9. I loved it. So as you can see, I loved it. Not way better than my chocolate bar, but it was smaller, so it's easy to just throw in your purse if you got to touch up. Next, I'm going in with a crease color, and this is usually for me my darker color. Oh, my eye, baby, get it together. But it's usually a darker color for me, so I will go in with like a dark brown, chocolate brown to try to like give you that dramatic look. So yes, you usually put that in the crease and just blend it out a little bit more in the inner corner, but you don't have to go all the way. But that's just how I use my crease color. It does not have to be that color if you don't want it to be. This is just my everyday routine of how I do my neutral eye. So it's never enough blending. You can never blend enough. If you want to be on Beach Street, make sure everything is blended and equal. It takes some time because trust me, I know. I have walked out the house looking a hot, crusty clown mess. Make sure you blend. It takes time. Makeup takes time. Next, I'm going to go in with like a gold color. At first, I tried to put rose gold on. I didn't really care for it. So then I'm like, well, gold is more neutral, of course. So I went in with the gold color. As you can see, it's very pigmented for $8-9. So I loved it. And I'm going to go do the other eye. Keep the shimmer on the lid, not above the lid, not just keep it on the lid. You could spray your brush to give you a more pop, for it to be more, ooh, liar, girl, who is you? Like, you can do that. That's what I do because I'm extra, but you don't have to do that. If you're satisfied with how the color looks on your eyelid, you don't have to go to the extreme of how I just went to. But you keep it on the lid, and as you can see, it did make my color, it made it pop a little bit more. Next, I'm going to go in the outer corner with a brown, like a soft brown, and kind of like soften it up so it won't be too harsh. It can have some warmth to it, as you can see. The thing I love about this City Mini palette is that on the back of the palette, it has a direction on how to put the eyeshadow on. So that's informative for people who don't think the video might, like it might be moving too fast. So if you get the palette, it has like a little diagram on the back of it, which is cool for $8, $9. It's affordable. So now I'm just blending back and forth, making sure everything is okay and even. And that's what you want to do with your eyes. You don't want to have one crease all under and it's not looking the same. And trust me, I have done that. Starting out, I still might do it, but my best advice is to make sure you guys are blending well. Next, I'm going to go in with the eyeliner. This eyeliner literally is $1 at Family Dollar. I didn't even buy a Maybelline eyeliner because it's overpriced. Go to Family Dollar, get you the LA Color liquid liner. Girl, listen, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. And what I do is usually get in my corner and make a line of where my slant is and then trace from above. So that's how I do with that. It's literally only $1. Do not go to Maybelline, spend all that money. Do not go to Drugstore, get no liquid eyeliner. Go to Family Dollar and get you that eyeliner. Thank me later. I swear, thank me later. So as I'm finishing up this eye, I go all the way in the inner corner and I'm going to do the other one off camera. Now I'm going to go in with Maybelline mascara. I love this mascara. I bought it like a long time ago. I usually don't wear mascara anyway, but I love it. And I just wanted to let you know, for people who don't wear lashes, you can use this. It gives you a great eyelash extension for your eyelashes. So yes. Next, we're going to go in with foundation. I thought I wore 340. So I usually don't play around with Drugstore foundation on myself. Usually I'm good at matching like the people I practice on with Drugstore foundation, but I literally have to go to be matched up. So as you can see, if you guys, I don't know if this even looked like my color, but I thought it was, but it seemed like it was working for me. So yeah, make sure you got a beauty blender and it's damp so you can move that. I use a beauty blender. You can use your elf brush, you can use whatever you want to, but I'm telling you, I love a beauty blender. That's what I use. Make sure you get under that neck, honey. You don't want to be looking ashy. You don't want to be looking two different colors. Keep blending. Beat that face. Next, we're going to go in with eyeliner. It was literally $1 from Kiss. My favorite start of this process is highlight and contour. I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal to highlight my face. I love that. Go to your nearest beauty supply store. Go now. $3-4 versus paying $10 for that whack palette. I'm going to go down the nose. I'm sorry the mirror's in my face, but I need to make sure I know that I'm looking right for y'all. So as you can see, everywhere I highlight it is where I like to highlight, and that's where people mostly highlight anyway. I tried to use the brown, honey. Did not work for me. Listen, I'm hot chocolate with no marshmallows, okay? And look, you can't even see. I had to put that down. I'm sorry, I had to cheat, go on my MAC. That palette works good for someone with light, fair skin. For me, I use the dark deep. I'm hot chocolate, no marshmallows, okay? So I had to go into my palette and then do the contour part with my MAC palette. Next, I'm going to go in with my nose. The point of doing your nose is to kind of give that illusion that you have a thinner nose. If you have a fat, stubby nose like me, I like contouring my nose to give that illusion like, yes, honey, no, I didn't get a nose job. It's just called makeup. So take you Now you need a beauty blender for this. There's no other way around it. You can play around with the foundation, but you need a beauty blender that is wet to blend out all of everything that's on my face. You need it. Make sure you blend. Beat that face. Don't let it beat you up, okay? You beat that face. Let the face know I did not come to play with you. I came to beat my face. Tell yourself that in the morning time when you try this out. So I'm going to keep blending. I'm going to blend for the guys because of the fact that you do not want to be looking like a half-baked Pillsbury dough biscuit, okay? You want to look like you came to slay wherever you're going. And trust me, I have looked like a half-baked Pillsbury dough boy biscuit. It's not cute. Make sure that beauty blender is wet. Blend in that hairline. Blend in that neck. Make sure people know that you not looking like Casper the Ghost. Like, let them know. Even if you can, I swear, spend the time on that part. Because, no, you don't have to do this part. But if you do this part, it's very crucial that you make sure everything is blended. If people don't like doing this part, you do not. I repeat, you do not have to do this part. If you just want to make sure, if you want to conceal under your eyes, do that part before you put your foundation on. That's beautifully. That's fine too. I put my lashes off. I put my lashes on off camera. Now I'm going to go in with the contour powder and contour my face. That literally $1 at Miss Black Radiance. I love that powder. I use their translucent powder. When you use translucent powder, you really can't bake with it, I guess. You just kind of like pat it in your face where you put your highlight at. So yeah, that's basically what I was doing. It's very different from me baking, which I love to bake, as everyone know. But with translucent powder, you could just pad that in. So I'm looking a little, light right now. But when I get down to it, it's gonna, turn out okay. I hope y'all think it turned out okay. So yeah, y'all know how I have to do under my contour to give it like a little sharpness. But yeah, make sure everything's blended. Get you the setting spray. Set your face. You need setting spray so your face won't move, so you won't transfer the stuff. You really need to make sure that's okay. I love this blush from Maybelline. Smile. Don't look like a clown that's about to go on Cirque du Soleil. So you need to make sure you blend. Even if you put too much blush on, blend it out. I have the glow stick, which was fine, but y'all know which one I mess with the most. Next is lippy time. Outline your lips with the lip liner. I have chose Plum, which is kind of similar to my Ruby Woo and Current. I'm going to go in with the lip liner. Make sure your lips are moisturized. Do not put lipstick on with crusty lips. Use Vaseline, Carmex, chicken oil, I don't know, EOS. Just make sure they moisturize. Next, I'm going to go in with my Red Revolution from Maybelline and, do the process of my lips. Buff it out. Once again, I'm sorry if the video seemed too fast, but I'm trying to keep y'all attention span. I can't be having no hour video, so I have to shorten it up, so I'm sorry. But anyway, as you can see, I'm putting that lip liner on, buffing it out. I'm done. This the end? It is. Follow me, subscribe, add me on Instagram. Your girl. It's your girl, Ashley.